Tutoring friends, it's Emily and Jill here from Tutor Success Academy, and we've got an important message for you. You ready? Nobody will promote your services like you will. I know we hope that our friends and our acquaintances and our neighbors are going to talk about our services and sing high praises, and we love that. And word of mouth is awesome. But you also have to be thinking when you own a tutoring business, that responsibility is on you to promote your business and find different ways to reach the families who need us. That's on us. So we're going to share today some tips for getting that motivation to get out there and share about your services.
Yes, so we have 3 tips to help you along this pathway. And I'm so glad that Jill brought this up to me because it really is a personalized journey into your tutoring business that really you know best for sure. So, tip number one is to remember that you are the best communicator to discuss and talk up your offers. So when we talk about you being the best communicator, you're the person that thought up the beautiful creative idea. You're the person that knows all of the details and the logistics. You know who that offer will serve best,
Mhm.
and you know the people that will benefit from it the most, right? Whether it's a reading intervention offer or something else. So, since you're the person that can clearly communicate what it is and how it's all going to work and who would benefit from it best, that you want to be the one to be able to convey that message clearly to your prospective audience or families.
Right. And we love word of mouth, but you might even need to share some of the things that you hope people will talk about because you are the one that knows. Now, our second tip is probably one of the most important ones because of what we see tutors doing. And you guys, we've been doing this since 2018. We've worked with a lot of teachers. And so I want you to have this like plastered on a wall somewhere. One and done doesn't work when it comes to promoting your tutoring business. So we get into the routine of, well, I shared that flyer, nothing happened. I sent out that email, it didn't work. I asked somebody to share it for me, I didn't get any calls back, right? So as a business owner, we have to figure out how to promote our services. Now, sometimes it will happen really quickly, but if you are in a season where you are trying to fill a lot of tutoring spots, or even a little bit harder trying to fill some kind of a group or a summer program where you need more people to sign up for that one thing, then you need to kind of think one and done, it does not belong here, my friend. I want you looking at the time now and when you want to start those services or that program or whatever it is you're doing, you're offering, and I want you to think, what can I be doing every day, every other day, every week to be sharing about this offer? Because people are busy and they need to hear about it and they need to know different things about it. And you need to try to reach them in different ways. And that brings us to our third point.
Right. And before I get to that third point, we don't want to feel like if you tried one thing and it fell flat to be discouraged,
Mhm.
but just want to stay the course and really think about some other ways. So one and done definitely does not apply here. Okay. And you know what? We'll have to remember people sometimes forget, right? So you have to give them lots and lots of friendly reminders. All
Right.
right. Number 3 is to make the pathway to you really, really clear. If someone visits your website or just your social media page, and you want them to learn about you, then we have to have a clear pathway for them to know where to go next. Okay, if you want me to go to your website and find out about this cool new offer you have for maybe a summer camp or something for your students, then you have to help create that pathway. Without having that pathway, try to imagine that that person just might be kind of like lost on the trail on a little hike, and there's lots of branches and leaves and twigs getting in the way and roots on the ground and rocks, and they don't know where to go next because maybe there's not a little trail marker on the tree or maybe some signage or something. So it's the same thing with your business. You want to create a clear pathway and give them what is that action step? What should they do next when they go to you? Okay.
You got it. And so once they get to you or once they hear about you, you might think, oh, I don't want to bug them. I don't want to bother them. That tends to be the hiccup that a lot of tutors feel is this feeling of being worried about being like a bother or something like that by sharing your services. And the
Right.
reality is, what you have to do is a helping service. So if you have something to offer that will help a family, then
Mhm.
you're actually not helping anybody by keeping it a secret. So all you're doing is making sure that they know that your resources, your services are out there, and it could be the very thing that they've been looking for, and they just needed to make sure that you were promoting and sharing about it so that they hear about it. Mm.
Yeah. So we don't want you to hide all that love that you have to share with all of the wonderful people who find you, whether it's online or in person.
Right, exactly. And we have something that we can share with you in case you're feeling a little bit stuck on how to share. So, Emily, where can they go to get some more ideas if they're just like, I've kind of already done one or two things and I can't think of anything else to do?
Right. So if you're stuck in a sort of like one and done cycle and feel like, all right, well, that was a dud, it didn't work out, and really aren't sure what to do next, we've got a great freebie for you. And this is 50, yes, 50 fresh ideas to market your tutoring business. Now, these are lots of different ways, whether it's online, in person. We've got so many ideas that they're going to be like coming out of your ears. So you definitely want to take advantage of this if you haven't already. This is a freebie.
Mm-hmm. Yep. So grab the link below. All right. Let's see you out there in the world. Bye, guys.
Bye.